basically, I just wanted to tell you all I'm making gooey butter cake, and I got real distracted by the song, so. Alexa, volume 4. Thank you, dear. So, we're making gooey butter cake. You're going to start off with a whole melted stick of butter. Alright, and then we're going to add in 2 eggs and an entire yellow cake mix. Alright, I actually prefer Betty Crocker, but this is what we got in the pantry, so this is what I'm using. I already feel like I don't like this off-brand cake mix, but you know what? We're going to make it work somehow. Alright, once you have beat it to hell, it should be alright. It'll still have a little bit of a sticky consistency. Not quite your regular cake batter, but it's because we changed it up a little bit. Put just a stick of butter. Don't have any oil in it or water like you would usually have in it, but that's alright. Alright, so before I make the top part of this gooey butter cake, I gotta prepare my pan. Gives me a little bit of extra time to let that cream cheese soften up. I just got it sitting on top of the stove right now. Since we're at high altitudes, we not only gotta grease our pan, we gotta flour it too. Greased and floured, even up on the sides. Now, we're gonna put that delicious golden yellow cake mix on in there. Now, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, because it doesn't really flow like a normal cake mix. So you're going to have to do your best to just spread it on out. And it'll be real thin, but that's alright. Now, to make this go a whole hell of a lot easier, you can use your hands and smooth it out and make sure it lines the entire pan. But of course, please make sure that you wash your damn hands, you heathens. Alright? And then of course, you don't want to rub it down like you're trying to get with it, because you might lose a lot of those oils in there. Now the next part's the most important part. We're going to be making the top. It's what makes it gooey. We're going to start with 8 ounces of cream cheese that has been softened graciously by the top of the oven. And we're going to have 2 eggs in this baby. We're going to have a whole pound of powdered sugar. And then of course, when Grandma says add vanilla, I say how much? She goes, you know, just add some vanilla. So we're going to let Grandma's spirit guide us on that one. Now, I'm using a food processor right now because Lord in heaven knows only where my mixer is. And I like to go ahead and mix the cream cheese and the eggs first, and I'll scrape the sides here in a minute. Make sure all that gets mixed in before I add that powdered sugar. I went ahead and put the whole gosh darn thing of powdered sugar in there at once. It's not like the food processor cannot handle it. We all need a little extra sugar in our lives anyway. Alright, and oh Lord Jesus, let's not forget the vanilla. Grandma's spirit guide me. Now, your mixture should be pretty liquidy and smooth. Now, I put about a cap full of vanilla in there the first go round, and it still kind of tasted maybe a little eggy. I don't know. So I added about another cap full until it actually tastes like something you'd want to put in your mouth. Well, some of us. Now, best part of this, I'm going to be pouring it on top of our cake. Now, you want the entire cake to be covered in this gooey deliciousness, alright? Now, for yellow cake mixes, typically if you have a glass pan or a lighter colored pan, they're asking you to put it at 350 degrees. And for darker pans, you'll put it at 325. But since I am at a higher altitude, I'm going to go ahead and put it at 325. I'm going to keep it in there for about 30 minutes until it's nice and golden brown on top. And even if you think it looks like it could be cooked more, because the gooiness will be a little bit gooey, that's alright. Take it on out. As long as it's golden brown, you'll see the edges come up along, well, the edges. Alright. And hopefully, in about half an hour, I'll have myself a nice gooey butter cake. Alright, we're going to check it. We're going to look for golden brown. And just about almost. Got to have it all the way on the top, though. Alright. Bae looking gorgeous. Golden brown all along the top. Ooh, them edges though. Yes. Well, we did it. Made some gooey butter cake. All right. So, most difficult part comes now, because I can't eat any of it till tomorrow, whenever I get to share good old St. Louis pride with my fellow teachers. All right, through the form of gooey butter cake. I appreciate you coming along this ride with me, keeping your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Hope you enjoyed a bit of my dance moves and my baking skills, what little there might be. Until next time, when I'm all alone in the apartment and have nothing better to do.